the truth that cannot burn. Friends, let's tell the truth. Someone walked in here today smiling, but barely holding it together. When life turns up the heat, it never sends a warning. It hits our house, our money, our health, our time, our minds. And we're left standing in this blaze that we didn't start, pretending it's fine. And hear me, you're not in the fire because you messed up. You're in it because you finally told the truth. You stopped shrinking, chose yourself, drew the line, and the temperature spiked. But this fire isn't your enemy, it's your awakening. Spirit is burning off what can't stay. The cry for help, the hurts you never healed, the moments you doubted yourself, the roles you played to fit in, the love you repeated that left you empty. But before we talk survival, let's name the origin. Because Spirit didn't bring you here or bring you into this fire because there was something wrong with you. Spirit brought you into this fire because Spirit made you in the fire. Your first breath carried God's heat. Fire isn't the test of your life, it's the start of your story. That's why no flame today can own you. Not the lie that you must earn worth, not the mask that kept others comfy, not the old agreement that silenced your soul. You see, the internal pacts we make, like, I'll stay small if it keeps me safe. I'll be quiet if it means I'll be loved. I'll hide the truth to avoid rejection. These aren't signals of faith, but signs of fear. Not wisdom, but chains. Not protection, but prison. It's the ego's way of stealing your joy, falsifying your light, blinding you to your truth, and blocking your birthright. So know this. You are not here because it's your breakdown. This is the moment the real you gets to step up and walk out of the flames. Not begging, but blazing. Picture a fire that starts in the walls. Slow creeping heat. At first it's hidden, but the smell of the room shifts. You light a candle to mask it, rearrange the furniture, tell yourself it's probably nothing. But then, one day, the smoke breaks through. And you have a choice. Keep pretending or rise up before the fire takes everything away. That's kind of how Spirit works in times. It doesn't burn you to hurt you. It burns what no longer fits your truth. Someone walked through divorce. Someone survived addiction. Someone was cut off by their family. Someone lost a title they thought defined them. Some were wounded by church. Some got the diagnosis and everything changed. Some made it to the top and found it was empty. Whatever it was, it burned. And here's the truth. It's not the miracle isn't that you found something. The miracle isn't that, you made it through untouched. It's what the fire left behind. You walked in carrying shame, silence, or smallness, but when the smoke cleared, everything was gone. You didn't lose yourself. You lost the lie that clung to you like a second skin. And now what's left? Thank you. And now what's left can't be manipulated, can't be muted, cannot burn. You weren't damaged in the fire. You were made real in it. But think about it this way. Long before thermostats and safety codes, a king built a 90-foot gold statue and declared, bow or burn. 3 young men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You heard that name before, haven't you? They stood tall while everyone else dropped to their knees. No speech, no drama, just a quiet no. The king lost it. He ordered the furnace 7 times hotter, hot enough to melt the truth right out of you. They tied the 3 men up and threw them in. The fire was so fierce that the men at the door, the guards, dropped dead. Everyone expected the 3 men to turn to ashes. But then the king leaned in and his eyes went wide open. Didn't we throw 3 men in? Why do I see 4 walking free in the fire? And that's the miracle. The fire didn't destroy them. It revealed something more, a presence, a power, a truth that didn't go in with them, but was there already waiting. And know this, the miracle isn't that they went through the fire untouched. It's what the fire left behind. They walked in tied up and walked out free. They walked in under threat and walked out in power. They walked in with carrying the fear, the entire empire, and walked out with a testimony that still burns today. And here's the deeper truth. The fire didn't burn them, it burned the lie. The lie that said silence was safer than standing. The lie that said we must bow to survive. The lie that says truth has to wait for the heat to die down. And that 4th presence in the fire, that wasn't some rescue helicopter from heaven. That wasn't an angel with wings. That was the Christ within. And the Christ within is the truth in you that doesn't panic, doesn't flinch, and doesn't flee. It's the unshakable knowing that says, I was here before the fire, and I'll be here when it's done. And that's the unity principle in action. That represents God in you, as you, and through you. So if you're wondering what it means to you, hear me. You didn't just make it through. You met yourself in the flames. The rope gone. The fear burned. The false story and old labels, ashes. Because when spirit walks you into fire, it's never to destroy you. It's to show you what can't be destroyed. You thought the heartbreak would break you? But now you speak truth without shaking. You thought the job loss would unravel you, but now you walk into rooms knowing your worth. You thought the betrayal would end you, but now your joy is louder than your pain. This furnace is your furnace of freedom, where everything false falls away, and like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, where the part of you that never bowed finally rises. And listen, this isn't your first furnace. It's just the first time you realized you were born of the fire. Your strongest parts were forged in heat the night you loved and lost, the morning you hoped and hurt, the season you dreamed bigger and paid the price. Fire has always been your birthplace. like stars born of cosmic flame, like the earth shaped by a volcano, like a diamond that's forged in the flames of darkness. You were made in God's heat. That's why no fire can kill what you carry. So when we say born of the fire, we're naming your origin. The moment your false self burned away and your higher self stepped out in glory. Yes, you are born of the fire. That's why you shine. That's why you roar. That's why you cannot burn. Friends, you didn't just walk through the fire. You remembered who you were in it. Because the fire isn't here to break you. The fire is here to break the ego's grip, to stop the ego. It's here to stop the ego from stealing your joy, to tear away every false name the world gave you, to end the lie that says you're not worthy. And hear this, if you're still standing after everything you've been through, you're not a survivor. You're a being of light. You are proof that what's unreal in you cannot stay, and what's real in you cannot burn. You weren't revealed. You were refined. You weren't rescued from the fire. You became the fire. So stop explaining your ashes to people who haven't seen your flame. Stop shrinking your shine for others to stay in the dark comfy. The old you, gone. The mask melted. The silence, the shame, the smallness burned. And what's left is your presence, your power, your Christ nature, the light no furnace can kill. So let them stare. Let them wonder. Let them ask how you made it through. And tell them, I didn't escape the fire. I met myself in it. I rose, not in spite of the flames, but because of them. I was born of the fire. And what was born of spirit cannot burn. I believe you can. Are you willing to do this with me today? Are you willing to do this with me today? Are you willing to do this with me? Thank you all, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We were born in God's fire, no exceptions. No exceptions. I was born in God's fire. Whew, that's power. All right, Bruce, let's come on up. Thank you. It's not my time to preach. It's your time to preach. Let's welcome back Bruce Henry and the Peter Paulzak Quartet.
Encore, encore. Thank you, Rev. Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by my beating heart. I can't tell where this journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. They say that life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. That's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I've been trying to find myself. I didn't know I was lost. I tried carrying the weight of the world, y'all, but I only have two hands. And life is just a dream if I don't open up my eyes. And it's fine by me. Come on, man. the world, y'all. But I only have 2 hands. I hope I get the chance to travel this world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game that's made for everyone, and love is the prize. Whoa, wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was trying to find myself. I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time, you know, I was trying just to find my little self, but I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know. I didn't know. Come on, y'all. Wake me up, wake me up. Oh, yeah. Hey. Put your hands together for this quartet back there. Peter Poe's that quartet.
Bruce Henry, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, let's give him another hand. Yeah, thank you. Well, we come to that time where we open our hearts to give, and this is a time for us to show up with our burning fire and allow ourselves to plant seeds of love so that we may reap God's prosperity, wealth, and harvest of love. So I'm going to ask you to take your gifts, your tithes, your offering, and send energy from your heart into that gift. If you're joining us online, get into this display, this wonderful practice of giving and receiving. You can't go wrong. And when we're ready, we're going to say our offertory blessing with energy. Now, you didn't even say that. With energy. Bruce is starting to work, man. So we're ready, let's go. Divine love richly flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. And so it is.